even though our community is a living, vibrant community with residents, we are also a tourist designated area. You know, all the tourists that comes to San Francisco come here. The balance is there. I don't think, you know, it's that difficult, because what the city does not understand is that besides the stabilized population that we have here, daytime, our population is double because of the tourism and the tourists that visit us, and the daytime, you know, city workers. So because we are at the edge of financial district and the hotel district, so we have added burdens, whether it's street cleaning, garbage collection, or what have you. So the city has not done its duty to do extra street cleaning, extra garbage pickup. In Fisherman's Wharf area, it's easier because you have all commercial, so then the commercial people can sustain a little extra. But ours is mall front, shop front, and upstairs full of tenants. So the street cleaning part is inadequate. They're now finally doing some major sewage work here, but it took a Chinese American DPW director to recognize that, because he's been working in the community for 20 years. So then the sewage, for example, because it's so ancient, so it kept on busting up because of the volume. So that brings in health hazard. And I don't know how much time we have spent on cleanups, garbage, graffiti removal. We have all of the problems that citywide has, except double that. We don't have major landlords per se. Each little square piece belongs to one group or another group, you know, and as I said, when you're dealing with immigrant family also, so this year you're dealing with this group that is in charge of this building, and then you just work through them, and then a few years, you know, next year they change the people in charge. That's another problem we have. Most of our building belongs to those family associations run by retirees. But as I said, the structure is such that they change presidents every year. And so there's no continuity so that you can work or deal with. The infrastructure is different, and the setup of those associations. So it's doable, but it will be very hard to do. And they have a general distrust of government that, you know, whatever you come in, it must not be good for us, or I wouldn't trust you, you waste a lot of money. We're a very conservative community also. Parking has always been a problem and an excuse for our businesses to complain. And I always find it, the more you cry about that problem, it doesn't help any. And we have really helped a lot with parking already in our area. We built a brand new garage on Vallejo Street. The I Hotel now has more parking. underneath there. And when the school is built, it has also a garage down there. You can never, ever build enough parking spaces. Locals should use more public transit. And that to me is an excuse. And on the weekends, there's so many, the city should utilize more the satellite parkings that are underutilized during weekends and run jitneys, to specific area. We talked about that. We have the only program that we started, I think 10 years ago, Park and Ride. I think we're the only one that is doing that with the down Golden Gateway, the Alcoa building, that area. We do have special parking and validation. Our merchants have a stamp. And then you have jitney buses that run up and down. And at first, the experiment, we have like maybe 100 cars using it. Now we have over 300 parking spaces down there, and it's full every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So, those are not insurmountable problem to me, the parking. That was direct result from the Embarcadero Freeway coming down. I jumped from that into that. So we opened up Davis Street and made Embarcadero have a Broadway exit. It used to be the Embarcadero went straight past there. We make a left turn on Broadway now. From Embarcadero, you can come in Broadway. You can come in on Washington. And the bus line, we still don't have any luck, but I have, because of budget problem. But then we were able successfully started with Willie Brown, and then eventually then Nancy Pelosi helped us, and so we got the funding, and we are starting on the Central Subway to come into Chinatown. We're not only looking at the benefit of the business group. So we find out that every aspect of our lives are intertwined with business. Unless we have stable income, rental for our residents, right? Transportation is available. Schools are not too far away. You name it, then you have a stable community, then you have a stable business base. That's how it is. If you just straightly talk to business groups, or any restaurant or any grocery store, they always tell you they don't have enough business. You can never have enough business. No matter, obviously, for example, this summer has improved tremendously over last year. Last year had improved tremendously over the year before, after September 11th. But you ask them, they don't want to tell you that. It's so after September 11th, and it's difficult to find parking. Yeah, you want free parking. Of course it's difficult. People come to visit. They expect to pay some for parking. You can't have the business people just hawk up all the free parking spaces, for example, right? You want to encourage them. They go find long-term parking. So they leave all of those sites for visitors. Tell me. So it's in every community, it's the same thing. Yeah.